Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse. As this evening, the 9-3 Hillers welcome in 3-10 Holliston Panthers. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Denise Antaki on camera. And we are just about ready to go. Currently, you are witnessing the stick check, and it is also youth night here tonight. So you got a number of the youth players who are going to help pump up the Hillers as Hopkinton's lacrosse program certainly full of talented athletes at all levels, and it continues to be a fantastic growing program, and certainly a program that just continues to get bigger and bigger year by year and season by season. And we believe there's going to be some on-field announcements as well, and we are going to bring you those on-field announcements live as we celebrate Youth Night here for Hopkinton Hillers Girls Lacrosse. We'll set it down to field level in just a moment. there you have it, the starting lineups as well as the national anthem. And we are just about ready to get this TVL Large matchup underway here at Hopkinton High School. It is indeed youth night, so you got the youth teams in the house to take in the game action and certainly learn from these terrific varsity athletes. Always a great tradition here for the girls lacrosse team. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Denise Antakya on camera. It's a beautiful evening for some Hiller girls lacrosse. Temperatures are in the mid-60s, a slight breeze, as you'll probably hear from time to time in my microphone, but that's okay. It is otherwise pristine conditions out there tonight as the sun is shining. The house is packed, a great turnout for tonight's game, and we are just about ready to get things going in a pretty crucial matchup for the Hillers, as they have indeed clinched a playoff spot. But now you fight for seeding. You try to get as many wins as possible and try to get into those upper seeds in the state tournament and try to get some home games. Certainly always a big advantage. And we also have some other Hiller news this afternoon. I was over at the girls' tennis match as they took on Ashland, and the Hiller girls tennis team getting their 10th win of the season as they took down Ashland. I believe it ended in a 5-0 shutout. But Hiller girls tennis now 10-3 on the season, and be sure to look out for some great scenes from that Hiller girls tennis matchup against crosstown rival Ashland, as well as some interviews with the captain, as both teams have taken the field, and we are ready to get things started. In the center circle, Rachel Bouvier for the Hillers, and she is up against Anderson Hastings, and we are underway. Holliston in the red, Hillers in the white. Hillers are working left to right across your screen as the ball is dropped there out in front. A battle for it. And the battle continues as Anya Holden was trying to pick it up, matched up with Avery Quebec. Holliston has it, coming out with it, Delia Kane battling along the sidelines. And a whistle there. It's going to stay with Holliston. And a nice rejection by Kendall Tom, who got her net in front of the attempted pass by Kane. And here comes the Hillers. Hillers are going to look to strike early and often. Certainly got to put on a show on youth night, and that's what the Hillers intend to do here tonight. They've been on a roll lately. We'll talk more about that in just a bit, but they've picked up some great wins. Sneaking around, shot and a save. Avery Quebec trying to pull a sneaky one, but a good save by Amelia Langen, the junior. Amelia Langen, the Holliston goaltender. For the Hillers, you got Lila Mado. And ball picked up along the far side. And we just had a chat with Lila Mado during the letters of intent signing. She'll indeed be heading off to college next year. I believe she's going to be attending Skidmore. I'll have to go back and check the segment, but I believe it is Skidmore she'll be attending. But you can find that segment on our website, hcam.tv, also our YouTube page. Hillers on the attack. Mado with it, sends it back to Bouvier. Bouvier gets it over. Quebec. Nice feed in front. A shot by Mado, and that is in. Hillers gonna strike first. Just a great feed there. And a beauty of a shot. Quebec and Mado getting the job done. That score comes at 9:45 left to go in the first quarter. Good start for the Hillers. Loose ball into Holliston territory. Hillers have it. Looking to attack. Interante sends it back. Mato drops it, trying to pick it back up. Goaltender will scoop it. Collected by the junior goalkeeper. She sends it up over to Hastings. And here comes Anderson Hastings. Now this Holliston team, they've been battle tested, so despite their record, certainly not a team to sleep on. Hillers gonna have to bring their A game and keep their foot on the gas. They're not gonna make anything easy out there. Loose ball along the near side. Kept in. Good hustle by Maggie Morton. Sends it back. With it now, Ava Lombardi. Looking to attack. Brings it around the net. And there's a shot and a save by Mato. Good save there as she sends it up. And now here comes Shannon McKeon. Sent over by Quebec, loose ball. Oh, and it was briefly collected by Kayla Friedman, but that contact keep it in Holliston possession. Along the far side, Ava Lombardi. Now to play it goes. It's going to go back to the Hillers. Hillers looking to attack. Just underway in this one. 7:35 and counting left to go in the first quarter. Out in front, shot, and it's in. Kendall Tom. Well, Kendall Tom, she has been a scoring machine lately for the Hillers, and she gets another one there. A 2-0 lead for the Hillers. It's 7:26 left to go in the first. Hillers with it. Sends it up. There's Mato. Quebec now. Back to Mato. There's a shot deflected. Quebec. Gets it out to Bouvier. There's a shot and a save. Sends it up. Here comes Holliston. Along the far side. Panthers working in Hiller territory. Brings it around, looking to approach. And a good save by Mato. She'll send it up. Bouvier gets it over. Quebec out in front. There's a shot deflected. Picked up by Holliston. Delia Kane with it. Kane trying to work her way up the sideline. Panthers have it. Quebec out in front. There's a shot deflected. Picked up by Holliston. Panthers looking to set up shop in front of the net. A nice feed there, looking to approach. Friedman gets it out, loose ball. Picked up by Hastings. Bringing it around. And a good save by Mato. And an intercepted pass there. Holliston gets it back. Anderson Hastings with it. At 3:39 in the first quarter, the Panthers strike. And they are right back in the game. Here comes the Hillers looking to strike back. And that shot is long. Hillers looking to attack out in front. And it's scooped up. Here comes the Hillers looking to strike back. Off of free position. Approaching, shot and a save. Taylor Interante on the attempt. Here comes the Panthers. Bringing it around. Maggie, and a shot there, another good save. Mato gets rid of it along the far side, loose ball. And out of play it goes. Panthers with it. Sent in. Well, the Hillers started off a couple good goals, but the Holliston defense has since slowed them down a little bit. Panthers working it around. Langen with it. Panthers look to work it around. A shot there and a game-tying goal for Ava Lombardi. That comes at 22 seconds left in the first quarter. So all knotted up at 2 apiece. Panthers get right back into it. Holliston has it. Coming up field is Anya Holden. With it now, Ava Lombardi. Picked up. Closing seconds of the quarter, a shot and a save. That was Maggie Morton. And that is how the first quarter will end. At the end of one, we are knotted at 2 apiece. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Be sure to check out HCAM's must-see TV Wednesdays, featuring brand new premieres and our weekly series that keeps you up to date with Hopkinton HCAM news. Also, the weekly series that breaks down your favorite local sports team, HCAM Sports Talk, and the show that keeps you up to date on the Tri-Valley League, TVL Sportsnet. That's must-see TV Wednesdays on HCAM.
Bay Path may have outgrown its space, but not its mission. We need your help to build a new facility that matches our capabilities and dedication. Join us and help ensure we can continue to provide exceptional care and find loving homes for animals for years and years to come. Thank you.
Welcome back. We are ready for the second quarter. 2-2 score as we enter quarter number 2. Hillers with the first couple of goals. Lila Mato at 9:45. Then you had Kendall Tom at 7:26. Holliston follows up at 3:39 left and 22 seconds left. And we are at 2-2 during quarter number 2. Tom Nappy, happy to be on the call with you. Denise Antaki on camera. Rachel Boovy, or that was Caden Rosendale on the face-off for the Hillers. Hillers working right to left across your screen for this quarter. Well, they certainly want to get things going, get the momentum back in their favor. Tarrant sends it over to Quebec. Out in front now. Approaching, there's a shot turned away. Good shot by Abby Burke, but a nice save by the keeper, Amelia Lingen. And now another shot, and this time they'll get it. And that was Abby Burke with the score for the Hillers. Approaching, there's a shot turned away. Shot by Abby Burke, but a nice save by the keeper. So Abby Burke, if not successful at first, try again. That's what she does, and the Hillers back on top at 11:17 left to go in the second quarter. Off the face-off. Off the face-off, it's a battle for it. Here comes Holliston. Along the near side. Looking to approach, knocked out. Here comes Holliston. On the near side. It's going to stay with the Panthers. Gets it over, there's a shot, and it's in. And that is Maggie Morton. So Maggie Morton ties things up, and we got a back and forth battle here tonight. It's going to stay with the Panthers. Gets it over, there's a shot, and it's in. And that is Maggie. Hillers have it. Maggie Morton ties things up, and we got a back and forth battle here tonight. Out in front, and the Hillers with a great response. And that time, it's Caden Rosendale. Caden Rosendale strikes at 10:04 left to go in the second quarter. Just 16 seconds after that Holliston goal. Off the face-off now. Panthers have it. Here they come. Along the near side. Picked up by Morton. Gets it back and now approaching Holden. Uriah Holden moves it up. Lombardi with it. And another score there. And that time it was Caroline Warrias. Back and forth we go, 4-4 at 9:25 left to go in the quarter. Well, and seems like whenever one team scores, the other one able to pop it in. Hiller's looking to approach now. Gets it out to Interate. Bouvier with it. Moves it over to Interante. Back to Rachel. And Bouvier lost it. Holliston has it. Taken away by Anderson Hastings. Hastings coming up to their side. The Panthers with a chance to go ahead here. Oh, it's knocked loose. Mado got in there, able to knock it down. Hillers get it back. Over to Kendall Tom. And it is knocked free. She thought she had a score there. It was actually knocked free. Warrias moves it up to Lombardi. Lombardi approaching. And we had some contact there. She's gonna get to come out of free position. Position, a shot, it's wide. Hillers have it, collected along the back line. Some good passing there. Yeah, that's a smart move. Get a tomato, settle things down, and find ways to get open. Mado launches it right to center field. And that was Mado to Mado, Lila to Lucy. Lucy gets it over Interate. And we've got a violation here. It's going to be Taylor Interate coming out of free position. Approaching, shot, it's in! Great score for the Hillers. comes at 6:14 left to go. Makes it a 5-4 game. Taylor and Tarate just approaches, takes a perfect shot. Stick side, able to go upper corner, just a beauty. Hillers win off the face-off. Burke gets it over. Out in front, it's Taylor, and she's gonna draw the violation once again. Approaching shot, and that time a save for Holliston. Good save by Langen. Loose ball, battle for it. And it's going Hiller way. Mado with it. Taylor. Yeah, violation there. Durante gonna come out of free position. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Here she comes, gets it over. Bouvier. Bouvier gets it to her right to Mado. Shot and a save. Here comes Holliston. Holden sends it up. Out in front, knocked down, loose ball. Morton couldn't corral it in. Knocked towards the back line, stays with Holliston. Into play they go as Morton puts it into play. Well, the Hiller defense has been good this season. They've really been able to protect their net well. And Holliston, they're getting some good shots off tonight. They're finding those gaps. So the Hiller's gonna have to protect that net. Around she comes, and some contact there. That's gonna be a penalty, I think. Check to the head. And I believe he signaled 2 minutes. That's against Harriet Rankin. So that'll put the Hillers at the disadvantage. There's a shot, and Holliston makes them pay. Ava Lombardi strikes with the game-tying goal at 3:34 left to go in the second quarter. By the way, the Hiller JV team did take down Holliston, for those of you wondering. I believe the final score was 10-3 in that game. Off the face-off. I'll tell you, Holliston brought their A game today. They always seem to when it's these two teams meeting up. Throw the records out the window in this rivalry. Hiller's trying to work it around. Over to Interante. Feeds Mado. Bouvier trying to set a pick there. She now has it. Bouvier Bouvier gets it over. Here's Rachel. Bouvier sends it to Mato. Over to Interante. Defense. She's swarmed by defense. Gets to Mato. Well, Holliston, they're really attacking the ball, and I think that's what's making the difference here. They're not giving the Hillers space, and they are attacking whoever has the ball. And it has paid off in a couple instances here. They know this Hiller team is a good shooting team, and they need to try to drop some turnovers. Owens with it. And now Bouvier. Bouvier scoops it back to Burke. .145 and counting left to go in the first half. Burke looking to approach. Shot. Oh, did that go in or off the post? And it's no goal. There was a whistle, too, prior, so goal waved off. I think that might have just made it inside, but it doesn't matter anyhow with the whistle. At a free position, and there it is. Abby Burke puts the Hillers back on top. That score comes out 1:33 left to go in the second quarter. And the sun's starting to set here, and imagine those turf field lights will be coming on momentarily. Bouvier has it. Gets it over. Here's Lombardi. Looking to approach Mato. And Holliston gets the turnover. A minute left. Can the Panthers retie the game here in this second quarter? Anya Holden sends it over. Knock loose, picked back up by the Panthers, collected by Warriors. .35 seconds now. With it is Morton. 30 seconds. Now the Panthers, they know they got a little time to work it around, but you better believe they're going to try for a buzzer beater. Oh, nearly stolen away, but Holliston has it. There's a shot. What a save by Mato. That shot by Anderson Hastings. Great save by Mato. 5 seconds left. Sends it far side, and she knew the Hillers weren't going to have time to work it upfield, so wasn't afraid to hold on to it for a bit. But that is going to wrap up the first half at the end of 2 quarters of play. It's the Hillers 6, Holliston 5. We got a good one in this TVL Large matchup, a good back and forth battle. And we will have the second half coming up in just a few minutes, but in the meantime, we'll show you some of the latest Hopkinton Hiller highlights. A 6-5 Hiller lead at the half here on HCAM. On Tuesday, April 29th, Hiller Unified Track took on Westwood. It was a great meet between the TVL teams. Congratulations to the terrific athletes on their hard work. On Thursday, May 1st, Hiller baseball played on the Hopkinton High School grass field for the first time in probably 5 years. It was a 2-0 Dover Sherborne lead heading into the bottom of the third. Light up and the pitch, and this is going to take a couple hops off the left side. Glove by the third baseman, throw to first. He'll get the out, but a run is in. So a job well done, a sacrifice RBI ground out for Mitch Stimulus. Rich around to score. Hillers played a run. Top of the fourth inning, the Blue Raiders bats get going again. And this is up the left side, past the glove of the third baseman. One run is in, and here comes another to throw in, and he is safely aboard at second base. That's a 2 RBI double. Set to deliver. And this is up the middle, takes a couple hops, picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first, it gets away, one run is in. Here comes another run, and that is going to be a reach on the error by Will Corbin, and 2 more runs come in to score. 4 runs in the top of the fourth for Dover Sherborne, and the Blue Raiders would end up taking the 8-2 win over the Hillers. Dover Sherborne improves to 6-6. Hillers fall to 8-4. Also on Thursday, Hiller boys lacrosse was in action versus Dover Sherborne.
Takes a shot and a goal for Hopkinton. Off a steal and a quick move downfield, Hopkinton now leads 2-1. But not enough for any penalty shots or yellow cards, so. And there's a score for Dover Sherborne, tying it up at 11:10 of the second quarter. And another goal for Dover Sherborne. They take the lead at 7-11. There's a shot and another goal for Dover Sherborne.
Dover Sherborne took the win, 14-5. The Blue Raiders improved to 7-2. Hillers fall to 5-4. Hiller girls tennis met up with Westwood for a previously postponed meeting on Sunday, May 4th. The Hiller girls took the very impressive 3-2 win over a very good Westwood team. Hopkinton improves to 9-3. Westwood falls to 6-3. Help fight ALS by supporting Hopkinton Hillers versus Holliston Panthers baseball at 6:30 p.m. Thursday, May 8th. Come down to Hopkinton High School and support the vendors to help strike back against ALS. Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. It is youth night here at Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse as we are ready to continue on with this TVL large matchup into the second half. Hillers leading 6-5. A very back and forth first half. A 2-2 first quarter. And then you had a 4-3 second quarter in favor of the Hillers. And both goaltenders have made some terrific saves and some great shots on both sides as well. Here we go. Panthers with it. Morton along the near side, gives it over. Holliston working right to left across your screen for this third quarter. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call for this Monday evening lacrosse matchup. Denise Antaki on camera. And a good turnout here tonight. With it is Morton. Along the far side now, it's Lombardi. Ava Lombardi, she's someone you got to look out for. Well, surprisingly, turf field lights aren't on yet. I'd imagine they'll have them going relatively soon, as the sun has pretty much set. Out in front, there's a shot. It's wide. And it'll stay with Holliston as they get to the back line. Into play they go. Well, the Panthers, they're being very strategic with how they shoot. They don't want to waste any possessions. Hillers 9-3, Holliston 3-10, but I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know what the records were based on what has happened in this matchup. As Panthers, they're playing well tonight. And there's a shot, loose ball. Hillers have it, and picked up by Mado. A quick look at the TVL large standings as Mado gets set to pass upfield. Westwood, they have pretty much clinched the TVL large at 15-1. Then you got Ashland 10-4, Hillers 9-3, Norwood 7-4 as the Hillers working in the offensive zone. Shot by Bouvier, and there's a good save. Holliston 3-9, Denham 1-10, and TVL Small Medfield 10-3 leading the way. Hillers looking to threaten here. Bouvier with it. Gets it over. And a nice feed, great shot. Interante finds Caden Rosendale, and Rosendale pops it in. Well, that's how the Hillers got a pass in this matchup. Just nice, crisp passing. Right down, right into the gap in front of the net, and a great shot. Great shot. Interante finds Caden Rosendale, and Rosendale pops it in. That's how the Hillers got a pass in this matchup. Just nice, crisp passing. Right down, right into the gap in front of the net. Here comes Holliston. And that pass long there. Was there some contact is the question. Now the other teams in the TVL small, Dover Sherborne 7-6, Medway 5-8, Norton 3-10, Bellingham 1-13. Very competitive league this year in girls lacrosse. Panthers with possession, and they certainly want to score here, down by 2. Looking to approach. Yeah, you can't let this Hiller team get too far away from you. They'll make you pay. And they're going to get an opportunity to come out of free position. As far as the rankings, Hillers are ranked 17th in the Division II bracket. And Holliston, they're still capable of a playoff spot. There's a shot, and it's wide. Hillers get the turnover. So Holliston's still in the top 32 in that Division III bracket at 24. So they certainly still have a shot to make the postseason, even without the 500 requirement. If they don't get to that 500 mark, they still have a chance to sneak into the playoffs. Here comes the Hillers. Delacopo with it. Delacopo moves it back to Owens. Kendall Tom now. Going to bring it around. Out in front, and a beauty of a shot there. Kendall Tom getting the job done. She has put up some terrific goals in recent weeks. This one comes at 6:44 left to go in the third quarter. And that's her second of the day. Abby Burke with a pair, Kendall Tom with a pair, Taylor and Durante has pitched in, as well as Kaden Rosendale also has a pair. Hillers up by 3, biggest lead of the evening. Holliston has it. Knocked down. And it looks like it's going to stay with Holliston. Up behind the net. Gonna bring it around. Mato breaks it up and is able to collect. Nice job by the keeper. Now the Hillers coming into tonight. They won their last 3 games, taking down a good Dover Sherborne team, a good Algonquin team, and Bellingham. Three impressive wins by the Hillers. And there's the lights. The lights are on. Nice feed. Shot in. Kaden Rosendale finds Abby Burke. Burke coming down the home stretch. A beauty of a feed by Rosendale. And the Hillers up by 4. Well, the Hillers, they have turned on the engine here in this second half.
Sorry.
5:09 left to go, 9-5 Hillers. Here comes Hastings. Well, the Panthers, they need to try to get momentum back on their side. Right now, all the momentum is going to the Hillers. They could certainly use a score here. Looking to approach. Good defense by Mato. Lingen with it. Panthers approaching, shot, and they get the score they wanted. Ava Lombardi. Ava Lombardi, certainly someone you got to watch out for on this Holliston team. What a shot she has, and she powers it in there at 4:14 left to go in the third quarter. Well, the Panthers still have some work to do, but good start there for Holliston to try to get back in this game. Rachel Bouvier against Anderson Hastings on the face-off. But, you know, a big difference with this year's team and last year's. Rachel Bouvier, she was the main goal scorer for this Hiller team, but this year she's had all kinds of help with the likes of Kaden Rosendale, Kendall Tom, Lucy Mado. Speaking of Mado, here she goes, and she's got one. Lucy Mado takes it up the middle and bounces it in to put the Hillers back up by 4 at 4:01 left to go. Just 13 seconds following that Holliston score. That's Lucy's second goal of the evening. Panthers have it. Morton along the far side. Panthers looking for that opening. Hastings with it. Actually now behind the net, bringing it out is Warrias. She'll feed it out to Hastings. Approaching 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Looking to approach. Out in front, shot in. Holliston strikes back. Kayla Friedman with the score. 10-7 game, 2:58 left to go in the third quarter. Well, patience pays off for the Panthers on that score. 10-7 game, 2:58. Off the face-off. Loose ball. Mado picks it up. Here come the Hillers. The sophomore Lucy Mado with it. Looking to approach. She thought about going down the middle. That time it's blocked off. Bouvier gets it over. Hiller's going to work it around and try to see if they can open things up in front of the net. Quebec. Nice feed, shot. Oh, there was a whistle prior. And that's too bad. Quebec with a nice shovel pass to Interante. But you had the whistle just before that shot, but Taylor gets to come out of free position now. Rushing in, shot, and a good save by the keeper. Hillers still have it though, picked up by Bouvier. That was a good save by Lingen. Kendall Tom gets it behind the net. Owens, back to Tom. Shovel pass to Quebec. Quebec bringing it around. Nice feed and the score! Quebec with the scoop to Interante, and Interante pops it in. That Taylor Interante Avery Quebec combination can be just deadly. Hillers back up by 4 with 1:46 left to go in the third quarter. Knocked loose, Hillers got it. Burke gets it over, and that's Quebec with it. Quebec to Bouvier. Back to Quebec, and she's blocked off. Defenders get in front of her. Bouvier gets it to Burke. Behind the net now. There's Owens. Good feed to Tom. 1:10 left to go in the third quarter. Hillers with a chance to go up by 5. Mato feeds it in front, knocked out of the grasp of Interante, but all kinds of contact. Hillers will get to take it out of free position. Interante approaching, shot in! She goes 5-hole. Hillers with their biggest lead of the evening, up by 5 with 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Taylor Interante really knows how to take advantage of those low shots. She just knows how to place them. The Hillers trying to run away with this game, and they win the faceoff. Here they come. Bouvier over to Quebec. Good feed, but knocked out of the grasp of Interante. She's able to knock it away from the defenders and picks it up. Way to keep it in. Hiller possession there. Quebec and a misfire, but Hiller's at the back line. It is going Holliston's way as the pass was out of bounds. 22 seconds left, and it's knocked loose. It's going to be Hiller ball. Interante feeds it out in front, and it's intercepted. Here come the Panthers. 10 seconds left. They got to shoot quick. Oh, loose ball. Pass got away from Morton. And time's going to expire before anyone can take a shot, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Best quarter of the evening for the Hillers. They outscore Holliston 6-2, and they lead it 12-7. Heading into the final 12 minutes of regulation. Coming up next on HCAM. HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. This program is brought to you in part by TVLSports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLSports.net. TVLSports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school. Welcome back. 12 minutes on the clock. We are ready for the fourth quarter. We have switched ends. Hillers will now work right to left across your screen. Hopkinton has a great third quarter. Outscores Holliston 6-2. They lead it 12-7 as we enter the final quarter. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Jenny Suntaki on camera. And before this game, I was up at the Hiller girls tennis game as they took on Ashland. Congratulations on Hiller girls tennis collecting their 10th win of the season as they took the victory against Ashland. They're back at work tomorrow against Medway. Here come the Hillers right off the bat. Burke shot, and it's blocked. Good save. I'll tell you, it's been Amelia Langen, the Holliston goaltender, keeping them in this game. She's had some big saves. That loose ball was picked up by Interante, but we got a whistle. Looks like it's going to stay with the Hillers. Here they come. Hillers could really take control here with another score. Or begin to take control. Bouvier gets it to Interante. Interante trying to sneak in, and some contact there. Got a little tripped up. And a free position. Shot, and it is in. Taylor Interante had a free position. She is just right on target. And she's really the last person, if you're Holliston, you want to give those opportunities to. And she makes it a 13-7 game at 10:43 left to go. Well, another big contributing factor to the success for the Hillers in this second half has been winning the face-offs. So let's see if that trend can continue with Rachel Bouvier right now. Popped up in Holliston territory. Panthers have it, collected by Morton. Knocked out of the grass, but contact made. It's going to stay with the Panthers. With it, Langen. Out in front, Hastings moves it over to Friedman. Panthers work it behind the net. Picked up along the near side by Lombardi. Looking to approach. Hastings with it behind the net, gets it over. You know, if you're the Panthers, you want to be patient, obviously, with your shots to make sure that you take it at the right opportunity, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind that you're down by 6 and that clock is running low. There's a shot and a good save by Mato. There was a whistle. It looks like Panthers going to have an opportunity at a free position. Morton, shot, great save by Mato. Loose ball. It's going to be Panthers ball. Lombardi takes the shot, it's wide. They get to the back line. Yeah, a little gust of wind came through, nearly took out Denise, who's on camera tonight, doing a great job. Panthers work it behind the net. They're going to come out of free position here. Approaching, shot. Oh, it was knocked off of Mato, off the crossbar. What a save. Well, that was some good talent by Mato in net, and I think a little luck involved on that one. But they'll take it. Loose ball. And battle for it continues. Hillers have it, picked up by Quebec. Knocked loose once again. Mato. That shot, is that in? Yes, it is. Lucy Mato strikes once again. She's in the hat trick category. And the Hillers up by a touchdown and an extra point. 14-7 at 7:12 left to go. Hillers have it. Kendall Tom gets it over. There's Mato. Out in front. That's Rosendale trying to sneak in. Blocked off by the defenders. Mato trying to get through. Good feed to Burke, and Burke with a shot. And that was knocked away. There was a whistle. It looks like it's going to be Holliston's ball, so a successful save there. No time quickly running out on the Panthers as we approach 6 minutes left to go. And some contact there. It's going to stay with Holliston. Lombardi looking to approach. Well, if you're Holliston, you don't have much time to burn here if you want to get back in this game. You can't wait for the most convenient shot. You just got to make sure you have a shot. Lombardi gets it over. Hiller's doing a good job at blocking off the front of that net. They're not giving Holliston much space to work with at all. That shot wide to the back line, and the Panthers just get there. Great effort along that back line by, I believe that was Shannon McKeon. Under 5 minutes left now. Knocked loose. Hiller's got it. Rosendale trying to get it to Hopkins. Ball still loose. It's going Panthers' way. Well, Holliston going to have to work quickly here. 4.5 left. And the Hillers intercept it. Rosendale picks it off. She lets it fly. Kendall Tom with it now. Gets it over. Trying to maneuver her way in is Kate Williams. Mado. Looking to approach. And there was a whistle prior to that shot, so no goal there. Hillers will take it out of free position. There's Mado, and it's blocked. Mado trying to knock it loose once again. Holliston has it. We're under 4 minutes, approaching 3:30 left to go. And picked off along the near side by Burke. Kendall Tom gets it over. Well, the Hillers, they don't necessarily have to shoot. They can hang on, eat up some clock. And right now, they're going to come out of free position. Rosendale with a shot, turned away. We're at 3 minutes and counting left to go. Oh, and it comes loose along the far side. It's going to stay with Holliston. But time is not on their side. Knocked loose once again. Panthers have it. To midfield. Hastings. And now looking to approach. Here comes Morton. Maggie Morton approaching. Shot off the mark. And a play goes along the side. Stays with the Panthers. Dejenault with it. And now Warrias gets it behind the net. Morton, under 2 minutes left. Well, the Panthers taking way too much time here. Got to get that shot off. And they're going to get it out of free position. 1:44 left to go. Friedman will take it. Kayla Friedman, a senior. Approaching, and it's off the mark. Panthers get to the back line to maintain possession. .90 seconds left. Approaching, that shot a bit off the mark. A little too much oomph on that one. Looking to approach. Shot too high. Well, the Hillers about a minute and 10 seconds away from collecting their 10th win of the season. And Holliston will get one. Caroline Warriors. But could it be too little, too late? Holliston still down by 6, 1:02 left to go. First goal of the game by any team in just over 6 minutes. Bouvier with it. And if you're the Hillers, all you got to do is hang on here. Maybe a couple passes, but they'll take the shot and draw contact. Well, it's too good of a look not to take that one. It was a great pass by Bouvier to Rosendale. It was right in the alley. And right in front of that net. Hillers maintained possession. Shot and a save. Great save by Amelia Langen. You got to give Amelia credit. She did a nice job in net for Holliston and kept the Panthers in this game. Here they come. Ava Lombardi gets it over. How about another score for Holliston? Kayla Friedman. Now there's still time. You got to be careful here. 14-9, 26 seconds left. That's why if you're the Hillers, hang on to the ball. No need to go for a quick shot. You don't want to give Holliston any life. Important face-off here. And Bouvier went over the back. It's going to be Panthers' ball. 20 seconds. They need to work very quickly. Here they come. And she's going to bring it around. That burns some time. Out in front. Shot. Great save. Mado, and that'll do it. Hillers going to collect a 14-9 victory. An outstanding second half by the Hillers. And really that 6-2 third quarter, that dominant third quarter made all the difference as the Hopkinton Hillers are going to collect the victory here tonight. 14-9 is your final. Hillers improve to 10-3. Holliston falls to 3-11. A great win here on Youth Night at the Hopkinton High School turf fields. And this girls lacrosse team has now won 4 straight, and they are on a roll and getting some great victories. And this is what you want to do as we inch closer to the postseason. It was a 2-2 first quarter, a 4-3 second quarter in favor of Hillers, a 6-2 third quarter in favor of the Hillers, and a 2-2 fourth quarter. And that brings you to your final. Hopkinton Hillers 14, Holliston Panthers 9. Well, that is just about going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. A big thank you to everyone who tuned in. And also a big thank you to Denise Antaki for her great camera work, and for everyone at HCAM. I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time, the Hillers victorious over the Holliston Panthers by a final of 14-9. As always, we thank you for watching HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.